IMAMAGO here, and welcome to J-Love. That was kind of uncomfortable, right? Well, let's get things started. First PV I will be talking about is Man with a Mission's Emotions. I love the song and the PV. The PV, I can't really tell if the little kid is running away towards or if he was just kidnapped by those wolves. I don't know. But I love the song. It has this kind of epic feeling, like it's building up. It's a band. Man with a Mission is a band made up of 5 guys. Well, no one really knows if they're guys. People say they're guys, but they're always wearing wolf masks, right? At concerts, at shows, interviews, etc., you name it. No one has ever seen them supposedly without the mask. So how do you really know if they're still guys? What if it's really one guy, so a man with a mission, and everybody else is female? You don't know. We don't know. So yeah. And also on iTunes is a bummer, but their first album is out. The 2010 album, which is their first album, is on iTunes. The other albums aren't on iTunes though, so that's upsetting. But they're coming out with a new album. The one that's gonna feature most likely Emotions, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that one will be released on February 20th. So the Japanese album, I don't know if it will be available in iTunes, worldwide iTunes, so hopefully it will. Second PV I will be talking about is the Weather Girls that I told you remind me of Wonder Girls, but they're not. Taiwanese group that is out with their second Japanese single is Love is Advisory, Tokimeki. I love this song. I told you I do love girly at times, but it has to be catchy. So again, girly, catchy, fun. And in this video, they kind of remind me more of Girls' Generation, if you know K-pop. But I know Girls' Generation did not invent, colorful skinny jeans, right? And I know they're not the only ones who wear colorful outfits, but when I was watching the beginning of this PV, I automatically thought of them, and I was like, that's still something Girls' Generation would wear. Oh, that looks like GG video, whatever, the G video. So, but their sound is totally different. If you listen to Taiwanese music before, like, you could tell that they bring some of that, like, kind of sound and feel with them and integrate it into this song. And also, they have their own style, you know what I mean? So it's not really, at least that's what I think. So, you can go check out that PV as well. And I really like this song. So yeah, and this in the PV they have like little characters. I don't know what they are. They're little monsters, or I don't know. But yeah, go check it out. The third PV I will be talking about is Artema's Dancing Fields. And there's nothing really much to this PV. It's just them in a club rocking out by themselves, and then all of a sudden they're surrounded by a crowd. So there's nothing much to the PV. There's no story, but I like the song. They integrated a lot of different sounds into the song. It goes from rock to like a harder headbanger rock kind of. Then it goes to like electronica, kind of techno beat, then it switches up back again, pop, and it's a bunch of different sounds. So you should go check it out. It says their debut, but I'm not sure about that. So Artema, Japanese band, go check them out. On to PV number 4. Team H's What's Your Name? And I'm kind of biased because of my favorite Korean actors in this, but I think he's more of a Japanese artist now, even though he's Korean, because he actually made his official debut as an artist in Japan. So he could have chose to do it in Korea, but he did it in Japan, and I guess so there wouldn't be any restraints on his sound. I don't know. Anyways, I love his music because he has some crazy hairstyle there. So I was like, I still love you. So it's okay. But I love the song. It's like, I feel like it's a club song. Like you could just be jumping up like you don't really have to dance. Okay, anyways, like so techno, and then there's like a rap, and then there's like I don't know, they're just and then like it's like okay. You should watch the PV, and it's funny. Well, I think it's funny because the song kind of sounds kind of obnoxious and not really obnoxious. It reminds me of like, if you ever seen Mad TV or you know what I'm talking about, that guy who's like, oh, but in real life, if you're a girl, maybe you have experienced this before. I don't know. Like, that really obnoxious guy is like, what's your name? What's your name? What's your number? Can I have your number? Can I have your number? Can I have your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your number? Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Like, it persisted. And then, like, what you see throughout this, throughout the video, and also, what the song kind of sounds like. Persistently, he's like, what's your name? What's your name? What's your number? Kind of thing. So it's fun to see. Number 5 that I'm going to be talking about is Yuzu's Colorful. And the Yuzu is a Japanese duo, and they also, if the name sounds familiar, they also done a theme ending for the anime Hunter x Hunter. So yeah, I mean the song is like a happy song. So like if you're having one of those good days or whatever, you're like chipper and like everything's awesome, which is very not possible. But anyway, just for me. I mean, not that I don't have good days, but I mean like when you're having a good mood and then you seem like nothing can go wrong, and it's kind of like that would be your theme music. This song would be your theme anthem for that moment or whatever, because it's just like a happy song, like happiness and like cha la 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 whatever kind of feeling. So also the video is weird. Like it reminds me of seriously a children's show, kind of. I mean, I guess in a good way, because it's interesting and you just want to keep watching it. So the link for the PV will be in the description. But yeah, I still don't remember which show it reminds me of, but they look like shapes, and I don't know. If you know what I'm talking about, then put in the comments. Speaking of things that make you happy, food always makes me happy. Yeah. So let's go find out how to make some onigiri or rice balls. So let's go. Mahoroba, whatever name in there, Bob, and by Illion. Even though I don't know if that's what he's calling himself now, Illion or whatever. Anyways, his name, his real name, whatever, is Yujiro Noda or Noda Yujiro. Okay, anywho, he's the vocalist for Radwimps, if you know that Japanese band. And yeah, so this is his solo that he's working on. I like this song, and the PV, if you saw the beginning of this video, that's what I was kind of imitating. I was trying to do what he's doing, but it's not working out for me. But because okay, throughout the whole video, you would just have like him face to face, and like you're just looking at his face the entire time. You know that time, maybe you're on the train or some bus or public transportation and it's late, and you know there's that weird drunk guy and he's making weird faces at everybody, and then it just makes you feel uncomfortable, right? Because he's like smiling and making weird faces, and you're just like, oh my gosh, this guy is drunk. It's just like that. Or another example would be like, you know, if you're a girl, those uncomfortable moments when a guy tries to talk to you, an older not a gentleman, or an older non-gentleman, okay? I'm just saying, because if he was a gentleman, he wouldn't act like that. So an older non-gentleman starts to approach you, and they, you know, start doing the smooch sounds and like, hey, 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 and stuff like that. So that's what I was reminded of when I kept watching this TV. It's moments, uncomfortable moments, and I was just uncomfortable. And I was like, the first time, to tell you the truth, like, because I thought it was just his whole facial features the whole time, I kind of like just listened to the music and didn't watch the whole PV. And then I watched the second time. I was like, no, I'm gonna watch this PV, the whole thing. I like the music. It's just that I was like, it can't possibly be his whole face, but with those features. Like, I mean, he's a good-looking guy, but he's very attractive, you know. But oh my gosh, I did it. Okay, anyways, he's very attractive, but when he was doing those facial features, he made me feel so uncomfortable. So if you're ever attacked by random fangirls, you know what to do. No. Okay, anyways, so yeah, it made me feel so uncomfortable. But then the second time I watched it, I was like, oh, this is cool. It's not that bad, because sometimes, you know, you see his whole body. So if you want to feel randomly uncomfortable, go watch this PV. But yeah, I like the song though. Thank you for watching. And as always, if you have suggestions for any bands, Japanese bands, or artists that I have not mentioned and you want me to check out, leave in the comments below. Have any anime, manga, and stuff that I also didn't mention that you like, you should comment below. And maybe I have the same favorites as you. You don't know because you don't comment. Oh yeah, all the links to the PVs are gonna be in the description or about section, whatever, down below. Okay, later.